Hello, my name is Krista Campbell, and I will be doing a chapter summary of the book How You Measure Your Life by Clayton Christensen. This chapter summary will cover chapters 8, 9, and 10. So, in chapter 8, the summary is about the schools of experience. And this pretty much means that experiencing a problem firsthand is more important than it would be to learn from others. And so it says that in a business standpoint that it takes a few failures to really learn and experience the full capacity of the problem and how better to solve it. It says that we learn from our failures more than our successes. And that goes for a family life too. You have to let your children fail in order for them to grow up and learn the skills that they need in order for them to be successful and in order for those skills to benefit them later in life. They have to learn how to deal with failure, and so being a good parent shows them that they need to fail in order to succeed. Chapter 9 talks about the invisible hand inside your family. That's the title. So the invisible hand is a unique combination of different things that go on in an organization that make up your culture. And so culture is really, really, really important in companies because that determines the success and failure. It determines if you have high employee turnover or if you guys are, hitting your goals and hitting your benchmarks and excelling in the market. And so culture is not created by what you say, it's what you do. And I would like to think of culture as what you do when no one is watching. Culture really defines a company, and it can really define your family as well. So your company and your family both have a culture. So whether your family culture is one where you're very strict and where you're very, this, or your family structure is more of a loving family where you support each other's ideas and they grow up to thrive and experience new things. So culture is very big in companies and in families, and I think this chapter did a really great job of relating them both. Finally, the last chapter is titled Just This Once, section 3, that's titled Staying Out of Jail. And so this one's really interesting because it talked about integrity. And that's a big thing in business with all the different scandals going on. And it just talked about how in business you need to lead a life of integrity, that you should do something all the time, not just once, or, not because it's the right thing to do, but it's because it's your thing to do, because you live a life of integrity. And one saying really goes when I think of integrity with families and with businesses, and it says, "The path to hell is paved with good intentions." And so if you take a minute to think about that, it pretty much states that, you can always think that you're doing the right thing, trying to get a good deal, even though you might, do it in the wrong way. Well, you had a good intention and where you're going to use that money, or, you really wanted to be with this person because it made your life better, but you're really hurting somebody else. Or it's just really interesting to think about the path to hell is paved with good intentions. So I really liked that, and I just thought that was something that that just reminded me of this chapter and just reminded me of, the integrity in the workplace. And so that's the chapter summary for chapters 8, 9, and 10. I really enjoyed this book. I think I learned a lot, and it's a great business book to read, and I'll definitely recommend it to friends and family. Thank you, and have a great day.